Marcus is 33 years old. He is a freelance photographer in Accra. He loves quiet mornings, the kind where sunlight enters a room slowly, where every shadow tells part of the story. Photography has never felt like work to him. It feels like paying attention. People admire his photographs. Clients often tell him, "These are exactly what we wanted." His portfolio grows stronger every year. His bank account doesn't. By the middle of most months, Marcus has around 800 CDs left. Enough to survive, not enough to breathe. For a long time, Marcus believes something many talented people quietly believe. If your work is good enough, people will eventually find you. It sounds reasonable. After all, quality should speak for itself. Shouldn't it? One afternoon, Marcus photographs the renovation of a small neighborhood cafe. The light is beautiful. The colors feel warm. The owner loves every image. Marcus leaves feeling proud. 2 months later, he walks past the cafe again. Half the tables are empty. The photographs are still on the website. Almost nobody has seen them. For days, Marcus cannot stop thinking about it. The photographs weren't the problem. The cafe wasn't the problem. The problem was something much quieter. Good work had been created, but almost nobody knew it existed. That thought unsettled him. Not because he wanted to become famous, but because he realized something uncomfortable. Perhaps quality and visibility were two different things. Perhaps he had spent years perfecting one, while almost completely ignoring the other. Marcus didn't suddenly decide to become a marketer. He didn't even like marketing. He simply wanted to understand why mediocre businesses often stayed busy, while excellent ones quietly disappeared. During evenings and weekends, he began reading about digital marketing. Not motivational books, not promises of overnight success. Real case studies, consumer psychology, audience behavior, how attention moves, how trust is built, how small businesses grow. At first, it all felt strange. Marcus had always introduced himself as a photographer. Now he was spending more time thinking about headlines than camera lenses. More time studying customer behavior than shutter speed. Some weeks, he barely picked up his camera. That bothered him more than he expected. Who was he becoming? Then he asked himself a different question. What if learning marketing isn't abandoning photography? What if it's protecting it? He returned to the cafe owner with an offer. "I'd like to try something." No expensive campaign, just a small Facebook advertisement. In exchange, all he wanted was an honest testimonial if it worked. The campaign wasn't impressive. He targeted the wrong audience. His advertisement was too broad. He spent 200 CDs. 4 new customers walked into the cafe because of it. Not 40. 4. It wasn't a breakthrough. It was proof. Marcus kept learning. He watched what people clicked. He noticed what they ignored. He rewrote advertisements, tested different audiences, read more case studies, asked a marketing friend in Nairobi to criticize every campaign. Slowly, over the next 8 months, the results became less accidental. A local gym owner noticed what had happened at the cafe, then a restaurant, then a salon. This time, Marcus charged for both the photography and the marketing. Within a year, he was managing the digital presence of 6 local businesses. Ironically, photography had become enjoyable again. Not because he loved it more, because it no longer carried the impossible burden of supporting his entire livelihood. Looking back, Marcus realized something he wished he'd understood years earlier. Talent creates value. Visibility creates opportunity. They are not the same thing. The world is full of gifted people whose work is quietly hidden. And average work that succeeds simply because people know it exists. Marcus still believes in craftsmanship. He still waits for beautiful light. He still spends time perfecting every photograph. Nothing about that changed. What changed was his understanding of how value moves through the world. Good work deserves attention, but attention rarely arrives on its own. It has to be earned, built, invited. Perhaps this is how ordinary people begin to escape the middle-class trap. Not by becoming endlessly more talented, but by making sure the right people can discover the value they already create. Financial freedom rarely belongs to the most gifted person in the room. More often, it belongs to the person who learns how to connect their gifts with the people who need them. Because the greatest opportunities in life don't usually go to invisible talent. They go to visible value. If this story made you think differently about your own work, I'd love for you to join me for the next episode. This series isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about exploring how ordinary people quietly build financial freedom through better ways of thinking, working, and living. Until next time, thank you for watching.